So I've gotten some questions about how we handle the scripting in the CRM Word mail merge templates for quotes. And one of the problems that everybody has is getting the spacing correct. So I'm going to show you how you can get into that and make that work. So the first thing I do is press Control A to select all and then Shift F9. And the idea is that if I'm going to do that, when I hit Shift F9, it goes ahead and expands all the commands for all the lines. So at this point, if you look very closely right here, you can see that there's something different about what goes on between the product line here and this next if statement. And what's really happening is that what we really have is some lines that are hidden that I've played some games with the spacing on. So let me show you what I've really done there. So what we actually adjust are the line spacing options. So I'll show you in a normal line what this looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and click here in the if statement because this is what it's going to be printing. And I come up here and I click on my line and paragraph spacing and I come down to my line spacing options, and you'll notice this is set up as single spacing. Okay? So now let me cancel out of this and I take my cursor to the very beginning of this line, and now I go back one space, and now I'm going to press down the Shift key and highlight over all of the other content of the previous line and get myself so I'm exactly where I want to be. And you'll notice how it highlighted, so I've got what I wanted highlighted. Now I'm going to come up here to my line spacing option again, and I'll show you what this one says. See how this says 0.7 points? That's the trick. What I'm doing is the lines that I want to hide, and there's a couple of them here, I go and make sure that I change the line spacing of the line to 0.7 points. So see if that doesn't solve the problem with the line spacing that you're having the issue with. One final note, you've got to make sure that you do this both before the product and after the product. So the two lines that we're concerned about messing with and using this little trick on are right here at the top of the box, and then again right here at the bottom of the box. And you get to them the same way. You go to the previous line, you go backspace 1, which you'll notice that the cursor disappears because it's on a 0.7 point line. And now I press the Shift key and keep backspacing until I see the highlighting change, which gives me that heads up that I've got everything I needed to connect. And now I go back forward one space. I've still got that line highlighted. And again, we'll review this one and the line spacing options here. Ah, I hit it wrong. So this is the tricky part. So I've gone back one here. We look at our line spacing options, and you can see it's 0.7 points, and that's what makes it work. Okay, so the line before your product box and the line after your product box. All right, that's all there is.